students, welcome back to Study Smart channel. Today we're going to do some practice on chapter 6, 3D geometrical shapes. Let's start. Okay, let's look into the first question. The first question over here, they have given a net of a pyramid and then we need to calculate the surface area in centimeter square of the pyramid. Okay, so we look into the step by step on how to solve this problem. Okay, the first step will be we need to identify the shapes given in the diagram. So over here the diagram have given one square and then got four triangle. Okay, and then the second step will be calculate the area of each of the shape. So you need to calculate the area of each of the shape individually. So because there is a square, your answer will be 10 times width 10. So your centimeter square will be 100. And for triangle is half times with base times with the height. So your answer will be 30 cm square. So now in order to calculate the surface area of the pyramid, we need to sum up of all the surface area of the shapes that we got just now. So when we sum up everything, we will get one square which is 100 centimeter square and also four triangles. So because they got four triangles, I times with 4 with the 30. So your final answer will be 220 centimeters square. Quite easy, right? Okay, so if you are given a shape like this, you need to calculate the surface area of each of the shape individually, then only you sum up everything. Alright, moving on to the second question. Over here, the diagram shows a right prism container filled up with water up to 8 cm in height. Calculate the volume in cm cube of water needed to completely fill up the container. So means here got one container, but then currently it's only filled up to 8 cm of water, but the container total height is 14 cm. Okay, the question is asking how much of water we need to add some more so that the container will be completely filled up with water. So what we supposed to do when you look at question like this, you need to get some idea on how to solve this kind of question. So from here what I can understand is we need to find the total volume of the container, then we need to find the volume of the water that currently fill up the container, then we can easily minus both of the volume so that we can find out the leftover space over here. So how much water we need to fill up some more. Okay, now the first step we need to identify is find out the shape given in the diagram. Okay, the shape given in this diagram is a triangular, right angle triangular prism. So the second question will be, what is the formula to calculate the volume of a right angle triangular prism? Okay, so this is the volume to find out the volume of the right angle triangular prism. So how we supposed to do? We need to get the surface area of the cross sectional. Okay, area of the cross sectional. So over here the cross sectional is just a right angle triangle, and then only we need to times with the length or height of the prism. Okay, so how we supposed to solve for this one? It will be first one we need to calculate the full volume of the prism. Okay, just now like I say, we need to calculate the area of the cross sectional part. So over here the cross sectional part is a right angle triangle. So the area of a right angle triangle will be half times with the 13. 13 over here is the height of the triangle, and then 10 is the base of the triangle. Half times with the height times with the base, and then only we need to times with the full length of the prism, which is 14 cm. Okay, because currently we are finding the full volume of the prism, so we need to use the complete length of the prism, 14 cm. So you will get answer as a 910 cm cube. Then the second one is you need to calculate the volume of prism that have water inside. Okay, the volume of the prism that have water inside, it's currently at a height of 8 cm. So you use the same formula, but you just change the length of prism with water. The height of the prism, when you calculate, you need to make it as a 8 cm. So you will get the total volume of the prism that have water around 520 cm cube. Okay, now I suppose you already got an idea how to solve this one. Okay, we already got a full volume of the prism and also the volume of prism that of water inside. So you just need to minus both the value. So you will get a final answer as 390 cm cube. Okay, this will be your final answer. Okay, so moving on to the next question. The following diagram shows a prism. Okay, this is also a right angle triangular prism. Okay, now the first question is asking calculate the number of surface of the prism. Okay, state the number of surface of the prism. So how to calculate the number of surface? It's very easy. Over here you have two triangle, okay, two right angle triangle and then three rectangle. So your total surface will be 5 surfaces. Okay, this will be our answer for the first question. The number of surface of the prism is just 5. Okay, the second question is the one that you need to understand better. So the second question is asking complete the net of prism on the square grids with sides of 1 unit. Alright, let's try to solve this. So before you try to solve this, over here in the graph over here, they already give a rectangle over here. So you need to identify which rectangle that in the graph is actually belongs to the diagram. So try to calculate the units, number of units for the rectangle that I've already drawn in the graph. Okay, you will get as a 6 unit and then on your horizontal line it will be 4 units. So this one is actually belongs to the bottom rectangle of the triangular prism. So the first one will be over here. So now we want to draw the second rectangle. Okay, so this is my second rectangle. I want to draw the second rectangle on my graph. But we have a problem over here. What is the length of this, both the length of these lines for this rectangle? We don't know the value of this length. Okay, because in this question they didn't give the length. So how we supposed to solve this? We use the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, why we can use the Pythagoras theorem? Because we have a right angle triangle over here at both the side and they already give the value of the A and B for the triangle. We now need to find the value of the C. The value of C is actually equals to the length of our rectangle over here. So how to solve this? 3 square plus 4 square equals to 25 and then you square root the 25, you will get as a 5 unit. This 5 unit is the one belongs to the length of the second rectangle. So you just need to draw a 5 unit by 6 unit rectangle on your graph. Okay, your second rectangle will be like this. And after you draw the second rectangle, let's identify the third shape. The third shape will be another rectangle, but this rectangle have a 3 times 6 unit. Okay, the dimension will be 3 by 6. Okay, let's draw 3 by 6. Okay, we already done with all the 3 rectangle. Now we just left with 2 triangle. Okay, how to draw these 2 triangle? It's very easy. These 2 triangle, they are attached to the first rectangle over here, the black color first rectangle. So just draw both the triangle and the first rectangle over here. Okay, so that's it. You already complete the net for the prism. Alright, the next question over here, they have given a solid and then given the surface area of the solid is 616 cm square. Find the slant height in cm of the cone. Okay, first of all, identify the shapes given in the diagram. So over here, we have given a cone and also a half sphere. Half sphere over here means the sphere formula we need to divide by 2. Okay, because over here they only give one part of the sphere. So second, we need to know the surface area formula of cone and sphere. What is the surface area formula? Okay, as for the cone, the surface area formula will be, after we derive everything, finally we will get the answer as pi rs plus with pi r square. Okay, this pi rs over here is referring to the curved surface of the cone, pi rs, and then for a circle over here it will be pi r square. If you don't understand how we get the formula for the surface area of the cone, you can watch my previous video. I got explained on how to derive the formula to get the surface area of the cone and also sphere. And then as for the sphere, the formula will be 4 pi r square. Okay, the total surface area of the formula after we derive, we will get 4 pi r square. So now, as for the half sphere, because there's only one part of the sphere over there, we need to times with 1 over 2. Okay, that will be our formula. And then for the cone, the formula will be pi rs plus pi r square. But there is a trick. You cannot use the formula of pi rs plus pi r square for the cone. Why not? Because if you see over here, the circle surface of the cone has been removed. Okay, the cone over here, now it don't have a circle surface at the bottom because it is directly connected to the half sphere. So that's why you cannot use the formula of pi rs plus pi r square. You need to remove the pi r square because the pi r square is referring to the surface area of the circle, which now has been removed. So your formula for cone now will be pi rs only. This pi rs is belong to the curved surface of the cone. Alright, so once you figure out the formula, the third thing is you can find the total surface area of the solid. Okay, your formula will be just plus the surface area of the half sphere with the surface area of the cone. Now, substitute all the values given into the surface area formula. So, your answer will be half times with 4 times with the pi we replace with 22 over 7 and then times with r square. Okay, r square we make it as a 7 square plus with pi 22 over 7 times s. Okay, the cone formula over here given pi rs, but the s value we don't know yet. Okay, that's what we need to find. So the s value just replace with s. So once you solve all this, you should get a total answer of 616 cm square, which has been given in the question. So by solving this, you can actually get the answer for the slant height as 14 cm. So that will be your final answer for the slant height. Alright students, we have completed the first part of chapter 6 practices. I hope you understand better, and it will be great if you can come back again and do the practice one more time or maybe by yourself. Stay tuned for the second part. Thank you. Bye.